today we're going to talk about scalp issues. I know it's been a minute since I uploaded. I just want to say thanks to all of you, all the new subscribers, the likes, the shares, the comments. I read everyone, I respond to everyone. I really appreciate it. Right now I am working on a presentation. I was invited to present at the natural hair industry in Baltimore, Maryland. So if you live in that area, I welcome you to come out Friday, October 7th. It's community day, it's open to the public, and my presentation will be on how to fall in love with your hair. It's gonna be at 2:30 p.m. sharp. I'll post the link for you to get your tickets in the description box below, so please spread the word. It's gonna be a lot of education in the building, so come with pen and paper ready to learn. So with that, I've kind of had to put a lot more time and attention into my presentation, but lately I've been getting so many potential clients with women who are having issues with their scalp. And some of the biggest issues that I noticed is that they're not being diagnosed. So when a client comes to me and they're complaining about dry, itchy, flaky scalp, scabs, and flare-ups on the scalp, I'm not a dermatologist, I'm not a trichologist. So without a professional doctor's diagnosis, it makes it difficult for me to advise anyone on anything. But there are some commonalities when it comes to if you have psoriasis or dermatitis or dandruff, but I'm not really gonna get into that again because I'm not a doctor. But what I will talk about are some of the internal and external factors. So the first thing that I want to talk about is internally. Addressing your scalp issue internally is important because a lot of times there's an internal imbalance, whether it be dermatitis or psoriasis, which is an over or under production of sebum. Sebum is the natural oil that your scalp secretes. And the diet, what you're putting into your body. If you're noticing that your scalp's flaky and dry, it's not because of dandruff, it's dry scalp. And a lot of people use the word dandruff to describe dry scalp because they just see it's flaky and it's dry, but it's not dandruff. Another thing could be food allergies, food sensitivity. That's an internal factor that could affect your scalp. You could be allergic to fish, you could be allergic to dairy. And these are some common things that I've heard. Once people cut those things out of their diet, their scalp became a lot healthier. Check with your doctor to see if you have any hormonal imbalances. That would be another issue, like menopause, puberty. For men, as they get older, I know they go through hormonal changes as well. So those are some internal ways to address it. Now I want to address the external things. One, synthetic braiding hair. That is the most common irritant for Black women. We're using extensions and all different type of human hair. We don't know what it's being treated with. We don't know whose head it's coming off of. And I know I've seen with my own eyes some of the terrible things that some of this so-called human hair has done to people's scalp. So that's something to keep in mind. And I know that there are videos out there where they talk about how to remove chemicals that are used to treat that synthetic hair, okay? You can look it up on YouTube. I always advise that you just avoid it as much as possible, but if you're gonna be wearing extension braid hair, you would want to maybe look up ways to remove those toxins. The next external reason why is misusing of oils. This in itself is a whole video because I see so many women misusing essential oils. They are mixing without educating themselves on the dilution ratios to each type of essential oil. They're buying pre-mixed oils with several different types of oils within them and clueless as to the dilution ratio. Just because something is natural doesn't mean that you're not gonna have a reaction from it, because you can. You can definitely have a reaction from it. And that's just something that you want to keep in mind, even if it's natural. The next external reason would be product ingredients. So let's say we talked about allergies, right? You have a nut allergy. You're using a twisting cream full of shea butter. You're gonna have a reaction. You may not be putting 2 and 2 together, but you'd be surprised how many natural hair products have shea butter in it. Tons of them, almost all of them. All the ones that are marketed to Black women have some type of butter or some type of heavy oil. Look at the ingredients. Just because it's all natural doesn't mean that your body's gonna receive it well. And the last reason your scalp is irritated externally is that it's dirty. I used to get so many messages from clients, and I think now, because I talk about it so much, the people who regularly come to me, they don't even ask anymore because they already know what I'm gonna say. But get their hair done, and I would get text messages maybe 2 to 3 weeks later talking about my scalp's itching. What type of oil do I need to use to stop the itching? And I just have to let them know, you don't need an oil, you need to shampoo your hair. Your scalp's dirty and it's irritated. Get a clarifying shampoo, rinse and repeat it twice. And I can almost guarantee all that itching is gonna be relieved. Now, if you have psoriasis or dermatitis, you've been diagnosed, you're gonna have to shampoo way more frequently, okay? The dermatologist may prescribe you some type of medicated shampoo, it's like Red, or some type of therapeutic shampoo to help reduce the symptoms. I have so many clients who I've had come to me with scalp issues, and they're bringing the shampoo that their dermatologist prescribed. So I'm able to see it firsthand if it's benefiting, and pretty much no. So I hope this clarifies and brings awareness as to why you could be having scalp issues if you haven't been able to see a doctor. Maybe you don't have insurance. These are some things that you can think about. And if you address those and you start to see a change, then you don't need a doctor. If none of those fall into the categories of your lifestyle and things that could be causing it for you, then, you know, if you don't have insurance, yeah, there's WebMD, there's Google, right? Use your intuition. You know your body. Look up things. This is what's happening. Type in whatever your signs and symptoms are. And then whatever the recommended treatments are, you can follow them. But the best thing to do is actually, if you're able to, seek professional diagnosis. So thank you for watching. Be sure to like this video on your way out, share, comment, and of course subscribe to my channel for more free tips and tutorials on natural hair and lock care. See you in the next video. Peace.